What's going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today we're looking at Energy Transfer. And if you like great dividends, stay tuned. All right, before we get into the video, there's going to be a link in the description below for Robinhood. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, it's all good. And you stand a chance of getting a Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Facebook, GE, Ford, and many more. And remember that everything on the Robinhood app is free. You don't pay any fees to trade. That means buy or sell any stock. Also, options are free too. So please use that link. It'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. Okay, here we are on the web platform of Robinhood, and we're looking at Energy Transfer, ticker symbol ET. You may think, what is Energy Transfer? Well, actually, it's right in the name. It's transferring of energy, like an energy stock. Energy Transfer is basically a natural gas transporter. They provide energy-related services in the US and China. They own 9,400 miles of natural gas pipelines and 3 natural gas storage facilities in Texas. They also have 12,000 miles of interstate natural gas pipelines. They sell natural gas to electric companies, independent power plants, local distribution companies, and other marketing companies. They were founded in 2002 and located in Dallas, Texas. So basically, the name of the stock says everything. It's an energy stock. And they pay a dividend of almost 9%. We'll scroll down and look at that. I already got it highlighted. 9.24% is actually a little lower than that. Once again, Robinhood doesn't have that correct, but that's one of the few things that they could do better with. But also, Energy Transfer is an MLP, a Master Limited Partnership. So that dividend right here really isn't a dividend. If you want to get technical with it, it is not a dividend. Basically, it's a distribution. With MLPs, they return capital to you. The thing about an MLP is they're not taxed. They have to give virtually all their revenue, income, everything back. So this is a distribution. This right here is a distribution, not a dividend. It's different for tax purposes. You're going to have a K1 form that you'll have to do, or they'll send out to you. Basically, if you want to know more about master limited partnerships, go look on YouTube. They got a lot of videos out there explaining them. They can work to your advantage, but just know it's not a dividend, it's a distribution. So with that being said, we're going to bounce over to FinViz, then the Thinkorswim platform to look at the charts. So let's get into it. Okay, here we are on finviz.com, and I'm going to plug them real quick. They are probably the best free stock screener available. If you want to do some research, jump over to FinViz and you can find out just about anything on a particular stock. So here we are looking at the daily chart for Energy Transfer. There's some things I see in this daily chart, just a quick look from FinViz, that I'm going to point out in the Thinkorswim platform. So we're going to move down to this dividend, go over this. They pay an 8.89% dividend yield, $1.22 per share. Divided over 4 quarters is like a little over 30 cents per share per quarter. Very nice. As you can see, the performance for the week, month, quarter, half the year, performance for the year haven't been good. And that all has to deal with the slump in energy stocks, period. I mean, they've all been slumping. They jumped a little bit the other day off of the news of the Saudi Arabian oil fields being attacked. But I think we're going to see that they're going to continue to rebound. It's going to happen. Oil, natural gas, this stuff is used way more than we could ever think it is used. So Tesla coming out with electric vehicles, all these, like, that is not going to hurt oil in the long run. It's used in so many other products, you just wouldn't believe it. But on to some other news on Energy Transfer. I believe it's the 16th. Analysts from Bank of America came out and said they're raising the price target to $24 a share. That's really good. That's the sentiment of this stock and where it's headed. Now, as you can see, the price target that FinViz has is in line with basically all your other analysts, around a little over $21. And as you can see, it's sitting at $13.72 right now. So on to some other news. Was it the 11th? I believe they announced that they are buying out Sim Group for about $5 billion. This didn't make a lot of investors happy because they're taking on some debt, but at the same time, they're able to alleviate like $170 something million a year by doing this. So it'll add up, and I think it's going to work out in the long run. That's pretty much all the news for Energy Transfer. This is not going to be a flashy stock. This is not going to be something that is always in the news and stuff like that. But it is going to be one that's going to pay you. They are going to pay you. So with that being said, we're jumping over to Thinkorswim. Here we are on the 1-year chart in the Thinkorswim platform. But before we get into the chart and start drawing trend lines, I wanted to read an excerpt from an article that I found on Energy Transfer. It tells a lot about where this stock is headed. The article goes, Energy Transfer stock is currently trading at a 9.2 times its estimated earnings for the next 12 months. It looks to be trading at a large discount to its 5-year historical average of 15 times. Moreover, analysts are expecting Energy Transfer's EPS to rise 20% in 2019. Thus, given its healthy earnings growth, the stock looks attractively valued at the moment. Peer Kinder Morgan is valued at 20 times, while Enterprise Products Partners is valued at 13 times its forward earnings. So that tells you that you're getting this stock at a big discount. The article goes on to say that analysts have given Energy Transfer a mean target price of $21, which implies an estimated upside of 54% for the next 12 months. That is a good sign. I can't tell you any more good things about this stock right now. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the chart. As you can see, hit a high back in October, a low in December with everybody else. So we're going to go ahead and draw some lines here. We're going to take this high. We're going to go down about right there. And we're going to take the low. We're going to go about right there. And this top trend line is not good. You're making lower highs, and it's just not a good thing. You see the 200-day moving average sloping down with it. The bottom trend line shows that we are making higher highs, which is leading to a squeeze in this triangle right here. And we can either squeeze and break out, which I think that's what's going to happen, or we can squeeze and break down, which we don't want to happen. So it's looking like this stock is going to trade in this range until we get some news or something happens. I think oil is going to rebound. Energy is going to rebound. So I think it's going to happen with this stock. And this is where we're at right now. We can zoom in a little bit. You can see we hit the trend line, went up, came back and hit the trend line, went up, came down, didn't hit it just quite. And then we've had 3 days in a row of green. So, and we're above the 9 right now. We're going to meet some resistance probably as we get towards this trend line, if not at the trend line. And we'll probably get a rejection and something like this until we either break out or break down. So that's pretty much going to conclude this video. If you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button, smash that bell for future notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.